This case presentation will talk about learning styles of ResMath 1 students of CRS academic year 2016 to 2017, presented by 4SLP Group 4. So the objectives of the study are the following. First, to know how many students in all programs belong to each learning style group. Second, to determine the distribution of learning styles per program. And third, to state and quantify the most common learning style of SLP students. Learning styles are ways by which people understand and get information from. Each learning style may differ from person to person based on his or her preference on how information can be stored in their schema. The first learning style is called the activist. Activists learn through experiencing and are willing to take on the challenge by trying new things. They are open-minded and learn best during their team task. However, they have difficulty following very specific instructions and tend to act out of impulse and think of the consequences after. Second is the reflector. These people learn through listening and observing. They prefer to research and collect data before coming to a final decision on things. However, they usually listen to other people's opinions first before making their own, and get uneasy when they don't have preparation time before an activity. The third learning style is the theorist, who learns through taking down details and integrating all of their observations into theories that explain what was observed. They learn best if they give ideas and ask questions regarding a certain idea. However, theorists tend to detach themselves and only look at the objective aspect of things. They are also particular with the kinds of people they work with and prefer that those people have the same learning style as they do. Lastly, we have the pragmatists, who are down to earth and learn best by putting the concepts into application. When they see no relation or benefit from a topic, they tend to learn less from it. They also dislike purely theoretical lectures that cannot be applied. For the methodology, the study design was a descriptive. Participants were the students in CRS who are taking the Research Methodology Course 1, academic year 2016 to 2017, and the setting was an online survey. For the data gathering procedures, the entire population was used. For this study, we changed the qualitative data into quantitative. We assigned 0 for disagree and 1 for agree. Using the measurement of Kolb's learning style, we were able to compute each student's learning style based on their answers on the survey conducted. After which, we sorted out the population according to their program. From there, we computed the frequency, cumulative frequency, percentage, and cumulative percentage. This graph summarizes of all data obtained, taking note that the reflector is the most common among all the students. Under the physical therapy program, the students showed that 8 were activists, 95 were reflectors, 9 were theorists, and 5 were pragmatists. In the occupational therapy program, 12 students were activists, 57 were reflectors, 7 were theorists, and 2 were pragmatists. In the sports science, 7 were activists, 22 were reflectors, 2 were theorists, and 3 were pragmatists. For the speech and language pathology program, 8 were activists, 23 were reflectors, 4 were theorists, and 2 were pragmatists. This pie graph shows what the most common learning style is among the SLP students, taking note that the most common is the reflector. To conclude, the most common learning style among all students in the Research Methodology 1 class, academic year 2016 to 2017 in CRS, is the reflector. These people learn through listening and observing. The significance of this study is to allow professors and students to adapt to more efficient way of teaching and studying, which can assure optimal performance of students in classes and the profession. Thank you and good afternoon.